Oh, hello there. I'm glad you could make it. You know what time it is? It's Halloween time. And it's been a rough year.
Anybody got a garage door opener?
Commando, attack!
But, that said, I do have an idea. So, with that out of the way, let's get started, shall we?
Play of the game.
Bounds.
Hello, friends and fellow YouTubers. I want to welcome you to Spooky Peace Theater. Enjoy the show.
If you were born in the 80s or 90s, you grew up in a world that doesn't exist anymore. You remember when friendship meant knocking on someone's door, not sending a text. When Saturday mornings were made for cartoons, not scrolling feeds. When happiness came from mixtapes, bike rides, and streetlights telling you it was time to go home. But here's what makes your generation different. You were the bridge. The last to know life without technology, and the first to grow up adapting to it. You lived through payphones and dial-up, and then watched the world transform into something faster, louder, and harder to escape. And maybe that's why people born in the 80s and 90s carry a certain ache. A nostalgia for simplicity, a quiet wish that joy could still feel as easy as it once did. If that feels like you, it's because you carry two worlds inside you.
Great Scott, Marty. We need to go to the past. Shall you come with us?
We hear about your noisy news in 2025. Ours was just calm background noise for a family conversation.
You carry so much weight in 2025. We never doubted we were all on the same side.
Your world in 2025 is all debate. Here, kids were just kids with a poster board.
Your algorithms in 2025 divide you. The mall was a place for everyone to just be. Everyone on the street was invited. No arguments, just good food and letting kids play until dark.
We raised money together for new jerseys. Everyone helped out, no matter whose car it was.
You stream alone in 2025. We had to agree on one movie for the whole family.
We played outside until the streetlights came on. Everyone knew each other and felt safe together.
You know the 80s miss you, right?
Let me guess, no one even talks face to face anymore.
Here, we're out until the streetlights come on. You should stay. The world feels real here. We've got mixtapes, Friday night diners, cruising down Burnside in your friend's Camaro. What's 2025 got?
Yo, what are you even doing in 2025? Out there, it looks like everyone's glued to their phones, chasing nothing. No block parties, no Friday night hangouts.
Do you even remember what it's like to really be here? Out here, time doesn't race, it breathes. And if you've forgotten that, then maybe that's why the 80s are calling you back.
Yo, you coming or what?
You don't get it. The 80s wasn't just about neon lights or mixtapes. It was about being here, actually being with people. No screens in your face, no noise from the future. Just the moment. The 80s miss you. We all do. Maybe it's time you came back.
Take me back, please. I hate it here.
Number one, since it's Halloween time, I think it's best we start out with Halloween.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams.
Hocus Pocus, Monday at 8, 7 Central.
It's a foggy October day when you're sitting in a cluttered classroom filled to the brim with Halloween-themed treats, decorations, and an air of coziness that only comes with holidays in school. There's an air of excitement as you and your classmates debate who's getting the most candy trick-or-treating this year, while taking big bites out of Mummy-themed Rice Krispie treats and listening to Monster Mash for the 12 billionth time that week. The teacher reads the class a scary story about witches and goblins before the bell rings and everyone piles into the bus home before the big night. The term retro, in the context of an aesthetic, was one I always applied to abstract concepts such as retrofuturism or retro vaporwave, but when I discovered the nostalgia-inducing monolith that is Retro Halloween, it didn't just make me feel happy and content, it made me feel unbelievably nostalgic for all those special October days growing up. The term Retro Halloween itself includes a lot of grainy photos of vintage Halloween decorations, elementary school parties like I described just a second ago, and overly decorated suburban houses that feel like home.
One more fond memory I have is collecting these fun buckets at McDonald's or these bags at McDonald's. Such fun memories. Number two, going back.
As a kid in the 90s hit different. Rubbing my eyes, I'd stumble into the kitchen and spot that big yellow tin of Nestle cocoa powder on the counter. I'd pry the lid off with a spoon until it popped open with a satisfying pop, and boom. A wave of rich chocolate smell would hit me in the face. Honestly, there was no better way to start a Saturday. Next, I'd grab a box of cereal and start pouring, guessing what little toy might be hiding inside, hoping it wasn't a repeat. Oh, and we had our own special cereal bowls too, the kind that somehow just made everything taste better. After a perfect breakfast, I'd check the clock, sit down right on time in front of that big old wooden floor TV, and dive into Saturday morning cartoons. Maybe it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, maybe DuckTales, and no, this wasn't streaming. It was live. If you missed it, That was it. The sunlight would start creeping into the living room as I finished watching, feeling totally content. I'd still be thinking about the cartoons while heading to the door, shouting, "Mom, I'm heading out!" Then I'd hop on my bike and kick off my weekend adventure. If this is how your Saturdays looked, tell me how old you are.
Road trips in the 80s were a whole different world. No GPS, no smartphones, just freedom and a station wagon full of chaos. I remember piling into our old station wagon, my little brother squished between crates of snacks, while Mom fiddled with the cassette player and Dad unfolded the giant paper map. The windows were rolled down, wind messing up my hairspray stiff hair, and the smell of sunscreen mixed with popcorn from a roadside stand. We pulled into a gas station, stretching our legs and grabbing candy from the display. No apps to check, no phones to scroll, just the smell of gasoline, warm sunlight, and the thrill of being on the road. Siblings argued over which cassette to play next, only to make peace when we spotted a quirky attraction on the side of the highway. Every wrong turn became an adventure, every laugh echoed down the long highway. By night, we pitched tents, roasted hot dogs over the campfire, and stared at stars brighter than any streetlight. No screens, no schedules, just laughter, mistakes, and memories that stuck. Road trips like this, kids today will never know the mess, the freedom, or the magic of the 80s. Name 3 items you always bring with you on a road trip as kids.
Here's our 10 old school playground equipment from the 90s that will spring us back to our childhood. Most 90s kids had one of these bad boys in their front yard. We didn't ask for them. Our parents did it for us for free. Most of the jungle gyms were at least 10 feet tall. If you fall, you'd screwed. Dirt surface, sometimes it would even be on concrete. The good old merry-go-round. They were usually hot and rusty, and if you dare to go fast, it'll eject you to the ground. Most of the long slides weren't even have guardrails, and they were tall and hot. Who remembers these spring animal rides? I can still hear those squeaky springs. The teeter-totter usually built out of plank wood with our thighs sandwiched between them. If you stuck into one of these, you need help from your parents to pull you out. The log rolls? Who remembers these rocket slides? We were all astronauts once upon a time. Our hands got blistered so many times from these monkey bars. Do you have any favorites? Let us know in the comments.
One major memory I have is going to Disneyland with my family members. Such awesome, amazing times. One thing I need to mention here, I had such fun memories playing this game with my little brother. Such good times. Thank you for playing with me back then. Such fun times. Also, we played a lot of this game as well. Such fun times playing Mario together.
Morning already? Ugh, I think I'm way too sick for school. Back in '94, this meant cartoons and Mom taking care of me.
Being sick meant getting the best seat for cartoons.
You'd never get this kind of fun today on apps.
Cereal in bed, only Mom could make you feel this spoiled. Nothing like it today.
I do want to say one quick little thing. I do want to thank my mother for taking care of us when we were sick and making us feel better even though we weren't feeling so well.
Naps were sacred. You could drift off to cartoons still playing and feel safe. And don't think kids get that these days.
Nothing fixes a sick day like noodle soup. You can't get this comfort in 2025.
Even sick, I could play for hours. Toys, Legos, and a Walkman. Best boredom cure ever.
Watching the neighborhood play without being able to join, but I didn't mind. I had cartoons and snacks. Good night, everyone. What's your favorite sick day memory? Share it in the comments.
Some of the cartoons back in the day when I was growing up were the best of the best, and I miss those days. I already made an entire video of all my favorites, but yeah, the cartoons were awesome.
It's the summer of '96. School is officially over. And that could only be one thing: freedom. We didn't have to worry about school for the next 8 weeks. We'd sit in front of the TV all day, watching our favorite cartoons. While Mom kept reminding us to not sit too close to the TV, we meet up with friends and ride bikes together until the streetlights tell us to go home. We climb trees to see the sunset and head to the corner store to pick up a couple of things before heading home. We chased after ice cream truck when we hear this jingle. We go on a family road trips, bumpy roads, windows down, while Dad's 80s mixtape blasting through the streets. We strolled along the boardwalk. Vendors called out, trying to sell us souvenirs we didn't need but somehow wanted. We felt the ocean breeze across our face, while beach sands clung inside our shoes. Sometimes our parents would take us to a fair. We rode Ferris wheels, eat funnel cakes, and stay until dark when the fireworks start. That was the summer of 1996. Do you miss your childhood memories?
Number 3, malls when I was growing up.
The malls in the 90s were legendary. You could literally spend the whole day there. At 10 a.m., your parents dropped you off at the mall. By 10:30, you and your friends were meeting up by the fountain in the center of the mall.
Well, buckle up, because we're going back to the golden days of mall culture. First stop, Radio Shack, a gadget lover's paradise, crammed with tech wonders. Next, the vibrant glow of the mall arcade. Pac-Man fever, anyone? And who could forget FY, your go-to for the latest CDs and records? Then there was Payless, the ever-affordable shoes that your parents could actually afford. And oh, the food court. Sparrow's Pizza and Orange Julius, pure heaven. Shopping at the Limited too, where girls' fashion dreams came true. Hanging out by the fountain, waiting for friends or maybe your crush. Ah, those were the days. What mall treasures do you miss the most? Drop your favorites in the comments.
Some of my favorites were going up to the food court, having a nice lunch, maybe a pizza, maybe something else, then going to the bookstore, relaxing, reading a book, and then going to the arcade.
In the back is a full-blown retro arcade down to the carpet. This is how mall arcades used to be.
Number 4, toys from my childhood.
Best toys. Only 90s kids remember. Let's Go Fishing, the game that only existed at Grandma's house. I can still remember the sound they made as they moved up and down and closed their mouths. That sound was so loud it could scare all the fish in the lake. Light Bright, the magic of colored lights. One of the coolest toys ever. I never followed the little patterns they gave you. I always made up my own designs. Who remembers that Fisher-Price toy barn? When you open the door, it goes moo. That was one of my original favorite toys. The little chickens lived the life of travelers. They went everywhere with me.
I also wanted to mention Grandma always used to put out Lincoln Logs and toys for the children at holidays at her house. Such amazing times.
90s stuff from grandparents' homes kids will never experience. Fruit and vegetable magnets on the kitchen fridge, a super cozy couch in the living room, and that blanket that was always draped over every grandparent's couch. The surprise when you opened the sewing kit and found butter cookies inside. Every grandma had these coasters, and I had no idea they were so common. Who else remembers seeing this Audubon bird call clock at their grandparents' house? You never knew what you'd find when you opened one of those country crock containers in the fridge. At Christmas, the candy in the bowl always stuck together. Strawberry candies you could only find at Grandma's house. The ceramic Christmas tree sitting on my grandparents' living room table. Did anyone's grandma have these Corelle dishes from Sears? If this unlocked a memory, let me know when you were born.
Number 5, Christmas time. That's right. Christmas in the 80s and 90s were absolutely phenomenal. I had so much fun going to families' houses and just such amazing memories. Mainly going to Grandma's and the whole family being there. I could honestly make an entire video on just Christmas time alone. Maybe I will someday, I don't know. Future project perhaps, but Christmas time was so amazing. I would go on and on about that, but this video is already going to be way too long if I do so. So I just want to say, yes, Christmas time was my favorite time of the year. So many good memories. One last thing before we wrap up here, I wanted to give to you as a gift one message I think is kind of uplifting in a way, and I hope you like it. So, without out of the way, here you go. Enjoy.
2026 is 3 months away, and somehow 2020 was 5 years ago. In between, everything changed. Not loudly, not all at once, but slowly, quietly. We lost people we thought we'd never lose. Let go of things we thought would last forever. Learn to live with questions that never got answers. Time didn't pause. It didn't ask if we were okay. It just kept moving, and we had to move with it. Some of it broke us. Some of it rebuilt us. But all of it shaped us. And if you're reading this now, you made it. Maybe not unchanged, maybe not as certain, but you're still here, still breathing, still trying. And that means more than you think. Because after everything, you didn't disappear. You grew.
So, I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to wish all of you a very happy Halloween. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, say hi to Bob. That's what his name is. My first time ever making a pumpkin, whatever, jack-o'-lantern myself. Usually I do it with family, so they kind of help out. First time doing it. So I guess it's okay. So it's Bob. And, like always, remember to... Alright, I already said that. Anyway, have a happy Halloween. See you next time. Bye-bye!
Thanks. Happy Halloween.